Got goat's milk? Let's make Chevre. To make Chevre, you need all of the things you see here, including that culture in the middle. And you're also going to need a thermometer, and here's a little bit about that. Now the problem with these kinds of cooking thermometers is, you see that? The lowest it goes is 100 degrees. You're heating up to 86 degrees. So you could use, you know, like a temp gun like this. I use this for soaping. And this is what I had to use to make the cheese. So get one of these, or a cheese thermometer that looks like this, but it goes lower for your temperature. All right, to start, I've got almost a gallon of goat's milk in here. If you have a little less, it's okay. And we're going to gently stir that using a spoon with holes in it. Purpose of this spoon is just to avoid creating too many bubbles or froth like you would with a whisk, and you don't want to burn the bottom of your pan. Also, warm it up slowly, again, because you don't want to burn the bottom of your pan. Once you get that to 86 degrees, go ahead and sprinkle your culture on the top, and then we're going to set the timer, and we're going to let that sit for 2 minutes. And after the 2 minutes, we'll come back and again gently stir that, just to make sure that the cultures are all evenly incorporated throughout the milk that we have in the pot. And then after this, we just put a lid on the pot and make sure it's in a place where it's going to stay at 72 degrees warm or more. It is plenty hot here, so no problem there. After you come back from 12 hours of time, you'll see that you have your cheese curds that have formed with the whey on top. I've gone ahead and scooped off that whey before I took out the curds. And you can see I got this much just scooping it off. I mean, we're going to filter out even more whey through this cheesecloth you see here. And so then I start scooping out all of the cheese curds. Look at those big, nice, fat clumps. Pretty awesome. And I'm going to put those in the cheesecloth. And then once you get all of that scooped into the cheesecloth, you'll need to kind of set it up so that it hangs from either cabinets. I have hooks that hang above our little countertop here. So I'm going to do that and kind of use this strainer here. Hold on. The strainer will protect the pot from getting any debris in there as you're collecting the whey. You're going to want to hang it for like 4 to 6 hours. And then when you come back after that, you'll be able to take the cheese off. And look at this beautiful cheese that you get after all of that. I went ahead and I separated it. It smells wonderful too, by the way. You can store this a couple of ways. You can freeze it, and I think it's good for like 6 months in the freezer. Or you can vacuum seal it, and it's good for 2 months. So I know we're going to be using this in the near future, so I opted to vacuum seal it. And I went ahead and I separated it. I didn't video it, but I did put it on my scale to weigh it out so that it was in 8-ounce increments. And remember, I had less than a gallon, but I put it in my through my vacuum sealer, separated those into 8-ounce packages. I ended up with about 24 ounces total, but I kept some in a bowl. I didn't want to vacuum seal it, so we have it for use. Quick comment on the storage of your Chevre or, alternate cream cheese here. I used 8 ounces in packages because that's how they sell it at the store. That's how recipes usually reference it in terms of 8 ounce, how many 8-ounce packages you need. You can substitute this cheese for any cream cheese in any recipe, and it's really good. And I know I just showed you like a half a gallon of whey, which you can use for all kinds of things. So there you have it, folks. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you on the next one. Remember, everybody, keep your joy.